since Black Ops 6 is free to play right now, I'm gonna go ahead and release a beginner's guide for a lot of people that really don't know much about zombies in general. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are gonna be like, why are you making this guide? Zombies is really easy, it's self-explanatory. But to a lot of new people, it may not be. So I'm gonna make this guide, and if it helps you out, leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. Let's get into the video. So my first recommendation, that if you're new to the game, you're going to want to go ahead and build up your points right away. But I have Rampage Inducer on right now, as you guys can see. I wouldn't suggest that to new players. Go ahead and keep that off for now until you're more familiar with the zombie speeds and how fast they become, because when you turn on Rampage Inducer, it makes them in super sprinter mode and they come at you really fast. So my recommendation for this map in general, which is Liberty Falls, that's the map that we're playing on, I recommend staying in the starting area until about round 10, maybe 6. You know, it's really up to you, and progress your way to the church. You guys will be able to see markers on your map and on your game, and that's where Pack-a-Punch is going to be. And Pack-a-Punch is going to be your best friend. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it from playing older Call of Duties. It increases your weapon damage and rate of fire, and it's overall just a really much better experience because you're going to need that firepower later on in the higher rounds. So you guys can see right here is the 3-plate vest, and I recommend grabbing this before Juggernog because this is just all around much better to have right away if you're willing to spend the 14,000 essence, that is. If not, I would go ahead and just go with Juggernaut for now in the 2-plate vest until you feel comfortable spending 14,000 on the 3-plate vest. Overall, the 3-plate vest is much better, and it's going to offer you more damage, protection, and everything that you will need. So right here on screen, you can see are all the different field upgrades, and I'll be going over a couple of them, some of my favorites, and some of the ones that I think are the best, especially if you're starting out as a new player. I'll be going over the ones that I strongly recommend. Another thing that you guys are gonna want to pick up almost all the time, no matter what, is this green stuff called salvage, and it will be dropping from zombies, and you can make it drop more often by using a suppressor on your weapon. Salvage can be used at a workbench, as you guys can see, to craft things like Molotovs, grenades, even score streaks, concussion grenades, even Casimir devices. Some of the best items in the game can be crafted right here at the workbench. Now, one of the most recommended perks to grab if you like using explosives and things like Molotovs, you're gonna want PhD Flopper, one of the best perks in the game, and you're gonna want to equip PhD Slider with it because it's amazing. Once you unlock that augment, you're gonna want to equip it with PhD Slider. It makes all the difference in the world. One of my favorite perks in the game. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without it. It makes it so when you're using the Mustang and Sally's, aka the GS45s, off the wall akimbo, and you upgrade them, if you're using them, you won't take damage to yourself, which I'll show you guys later on. So right here, I'm going to demonstrate the Dark Flare energy upgrade, which is your field upgrade if you do have it selected, and what it can do to zombies. It's really not that powerful. I don't recommend using it, but if you want to use it, this is what it can do to zombies. It pretty much lights up a beam and it vaporizes them.
I'll just keep sending them back to hell by the busload.
So right here, you can see I'm demonstrating just how useful PhD Flopper really is. I'm taking no damage while using my explosive weapons, and this is why you're gonna really want it, especially if you're using the GS45 Akimbos well upgraded. And here is that church with the Pack-a-Punch that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. You just go up to it and you put your gun inside of it and it upgrades it for you. You're gonna want to spend your salvage on things that are important, like upgrading your gun's rarity and adding ammo mods to your weapon. So you can see right here, I'm at the armory and I can upgrade my weapon's rarity, making it stronger over time, and it's gonna make it a lot better in them higher rounds. If you're trying to achieve a nice high round gameplay, you're gonna want to use that armory and upgrade your gun. So I'm going to show you guys another field upgrade, as you can see, which is Energy Mine. And for my Energy Mine, I have it so it turns into a turret and it shoots electric balls at zombies pretty much. You're gonna want to use that, probably one of the better ones. Also Scatter Mine for Energy Mine is really good, but yeah, that's Energy Mine. So on round 25, the Wonder Fizz machine, where you can get all of the perks, will spawn on top of the rooftop bank in Liberty Falls, and that's where you'll be finding this particularly inside of this map. And this will give you the ability to get all of the good perks like Vulture Raid, Deadshot Daiquiri, and all that good stuff like Elemental Pop, some of the perks that you cannot get in this map without it. So now here is another field upgrade called Frenzy Guard, and this is probably one of the better ones to use. It's one of my favorite. It completely protects you. Usually most of the time you do need to be killing zombies while you're inside of this for it to be frenzy, and for you to have that guard that it has in the title of the name. Now another really good field upgrade to use is called Healing Aura. It basically can heal you and all of your teammates and even revive them, keeping all of their perks with this field upgrade. So if you're playing with your friends, this is a great one to have. And that, you guys, is pretty much all the basics that you need to know. I will be making another video on some of the best guns to use as well. Leave a comment down below if I missed anything. I more than likely did, but of course you know the deal. Recovery Gamer is out.